is Murad Al Quraishi, and I will discuss about how to write a Elsevier paper in TextStudio in Latex. So this is my paper, and I arranged this in Latex. So how can I arrange this? Let's talk about some code, and this is the user package that I need to run this, and this is so I download the template. It's called Elsevier template. So each journal has its own template. So if you want to publish in Science Direct, so go Google in the Science Direct and download its own template, latex template, and this will give how much point, 12 point author or other document class, and some of the command that you need to write the paper. And this is the geometry, like that. A4 paper total. This is the length of page, and left 20 meter, top 20 meter. You can change it according to the your requirement. So and when you will start writing, so this is the document slash begin document, and end, it will end at the end, end document, and this is the format. front matter front matter, that means uh, it will give you the title, and the note text, that means in here you see the note text. This is the note text, and author, and uh, author, this is the level 1, level 2, and this is the abstract, and you can write the keyword by uh, slash sap, that means separate. It will separate each of the int word, like that. Ultrasonic pulse velocity method, surface hardness method, penetration method, this one. And so you see here, I separate the column into two. That means there is no separation, but there is a separation. So how can I do this? I run the command that slash begin multi columns, and then columns number is 2. If you give 3, then there will be 3. And the section, I start the section in here. So this is slash section introduction, and give the name of introduction. And when you want to give you a, so this is my paper in Word. This is my paper, and here, when you want to begin a new paragraph in here, so if you type in here paragraph instead of, so I make it common, I want to show it like that, paragraph, and this one, I run this thing, and you notice in here there is a dot. Begin the paragraph, there is a dot in here. So to omit, to avoid this dot, I use the command begin plus left and in plus left. So it will not begin a dot in the paragraph. You see here there is no dot. Sorry. Okay. So there is no dot in here. And then when you give a point, this is point. So there is around 5 point. So it is called itemize. And when you run a new item, like here I have 5 item, so each of the item I give slash item and slash item, and begin itemize and end itemize. and I will start a new section. It's called overview of non-destructive method. So slash section overview, and the section under this section there is a subsection. It's called ultrasonic. So I give here this is the subsection. So I say slash subsection, and again this is paragraph, and there is a figure. So here, sorry for that. There is a figure, this figure. So I want to include this figure. Before include this figure, you have to convert this figure into PDF. So this is the GPG format, and you have to convert it. And after converting it, you have to keep it in the folder where your, so this is the figure, and I keep it in PDF format, and you have to keep this format in where your manuscript is in there. That means my manuscript in there, I keep this folder, same folder in here. So I type in here slash begin figure. That means this is a priority level. When I give a star, that means it is priority level, and it will force to impose this figure in this place. And H, that means it is anywhere, and T means top, B means bottom. So when I will use HTB, that means anywhere where there is a place. So program will fix where the suitable place is. For example, if I type in here that HTB, so it will go, it is in the top, and if I type in the B, that means bottom, and it will go in the bottom, in here bottom. So and then centering, centering means it will come in the center, and there is a figure caption. So centering slash include graphics. So width means how much width this is. So if I give like that, it is 8, so it will be more bigger than the previous one. You see here, this is the now bigger. So and the text to it, and this is the my image name I save in the one PDF dot. And caption, you have to give the caption in here. This is the caption, and level I give the figure 1 F1. So when I will talk about inside the text, I say that figure slash reference F1. That means I call this F1. That means this figure, so F1 shows the figure. So when you run this thing, so you will see that um, in here there are three types of which I'm sorry. So there are, you see here figure 2, figure 1. So figure 1, it will come in here like that way. Figure 1 shows the thing. So figure slash reference, you can call this thing in here. And in the figure, again, if you have to figure, again, type this thing again. And if you want different types of figure, right, you want this figure inside in here. So begin in here, rough figure, WRAP, rough figure, rough fig. So and the rough fig has no item in here. Again, type in here rough fig, and let's see what. So rough fig has these things, but in the rough fig there is some error in here, you see. So rough fig mainly though that your figure will be there, but there will be some other words inside in here. So if you say that it is left, it is L left, so it will be left in here, and like that. So this is the rough figure, and but the rough figure has the problem that it is not it has no control on uh, uh, over the text. So okay, so let's go to the citation. So these are the similar thing in here. You will find all of the thing. And one more thing, when you cite that something like that 25%, so you have to give a slash in a inside of before the percentage. And and another thing, when you mention any mathematical term, let's talk about this thing. Like if you mention this as a mathematical term, so select this thing and type this in here. So it is a now mathematical term. If you do not give define this as a mathematical term, then latex will code this is a error. Okay. Here a new term, for example, this is lambda by 2. So in the latex, you cannot type that lambda. So you have to type that lambda in a word lambda and 2, and you have to give a mathematical term in here. And one more important thing in the latex, you have to give, how can you give the table? So the table, first you have to, what I do, I go to, I give the link in my website. So go there, and for latex table generator, it's called latex table generator. So you have to convert this thing. You have to uh, first you have to select your table. I'm sorry. So I select my table in here, and I I have to convert the table in CSV file. So CSV is comma separated file, and I paste it in here and save as a CSV file. So select in desktop and CSV, where is CSV comma delimited. So I save in here and it's saved in my online. So the file import CSV file. So you have to import in a CSV file, otherwise there is no other option. So I import it from my desktop, CSV here, and import it. So my table is now imported in here in a good shape. So if you find any mistake like in here, you can edit the table, and also you can control uh, over the column and other things. So you can insert the column, you can give the boundary, you can insert column, you can row column, or you can delete column like that. Right click and you can remove column, and you can also set background like that. You want to choose in here. So this table will be like that, and other thing. So just play with it, you will find that, and give the generate and copy the link. So there they give the link, they give the table program that you need, that means centering, label, caption, and other thing. So you copy it and paste it in the text studio and paste it in here. So I paste it there. So I paste it in here, and I want to give the table in top, centering and caption as my name, table 2, and this is the code that I get from here. So in this way you can minimize your work. And the reference in here, the bibliography. So bibliography, you have to give this slash by term citation 1. This is the level, and put the citation in here. So I have a lots of citation here. There around 147 citations. So I copy each of the citation and paste it in here and give the slash by term citation 1 and citation 2 like that, and I mention where is the citation 1 and citation 2. So that's it. Thanks for watching the video. If you have question, please give a comment.